Hey guys, Panzer J back here in Operation Casino Royale. We are up to turn 10. It is January 1941, so 10.2 for the CCP and 10.3 for the Soviet Union. So let's get into the CCP portion of the turn. We have $2 to spend, and we're going to save it, so no purchases. And then no combat, and the only non-combat we got is the Lend-Lease AAA from Tibet to Shanghai there. Okay, so let's go ahead with our recruitment roll. We need a 3 or less. Oh, a 7. I thought it was going to be a 1 for a second. Okay, so we missed recruitment. So nothing changed except for the AAA. So Shanghai, 2 mountain, 2 militia, 2 AAA, 3 cavalry, and 11 infantry. On to the Soviet Union portion of the turn. If you guys watched Global War 36 enthusiasts, German turn, Moscow fell. Normally I would have quite a bit to say. I'm going to refrain from voicing my opinion of certain aspects of this game, which followed completely in line with the issues I had with the last YouTube war we had. And I didn't do a recap video for that one because I kind of wanted to napalm a bunch of aspects of that game, and I think I would do the same here. So I'm going to refrain, so there's no profound discussion about the fall of Moscow. Suffice to say, we lost all our money, so we have no income for this turn. Tech rolls, I'm moving one major factory. Moscow's gone and Leningrad's bombed, so I don't even think I get tech rolls. So we will get right into the combat portion of the turn. We do have quite a few combats. Okay, so here in M4, our entire fleet from M7 is going to come down 1, and we're going to convoy the Italians there. It's only worth $1, but we'll see if we can get a buck off of them. We got a coastal sub and 2 fleet submarines. Battle number 2 is here. It's a walk-on in northern Belarusia. 1 militia is going to walk over from western Russia. That's not worth anything. Battle 3, another walk-on. 1 militia out of Royale Kursk is going to move over 1 to southern Belarusia. That's also worth $1. So let's go ahead and change that right now before I forget. So the Germans drop to 69. The Soviets move up to 34. Okay. Battle number 4, we're going to go into Moscow. We'll take that back. So out of Leningrad, we've got 5 motorized infantry going 1, 2, along with our medium armor. Let's see what else. Battle 5 is another walk-on here in, well, actually, it's going to be a blitzing maneuver. Okay, so 1 of our light armor in Royale Kursk is going to go 1 into Tula-Lipetsk. That's a walk-on, so obviously they're going to take it in less than 2 rounds. And then blitz 1 into Donetsk-Kuban. So Tula-Lipetsk is worth $1. Let's move Germany down to 68. The Soviet Union up to 35. Let's see, what else? Battle number 6 is the one in Donetsk-Kuban. So the light armor from Royale Kursk already went there on the blitz. And then coming down from Royale Kursk is going to be 10 motorized infantry, 3 artillery, advanced, 6 cavaliers, I was going to say, 6 cavalry, and 5 infantry. Okay, also coming up from North Caucasia is 3 militia. So all that is going into Donetsk-Kuban. Okay, so left behind in Royale Kursk is a militia and a light armor. Okay, battles 7 and 8 are both walk-ons. This light armor is going to go 1 into eastern Ukraine and then blitz into, I think that's southern Ukraine. So I'll take those 2 off because they're both walk-ons. So southern Ukraine worth, or no, eastern Ukraine worth another $1. So Germany 67, Russia 36. Okay, so what was that? We were up to what, 8? We only got a couple that were rolling. Okay, number 9 is over here in the Far East. I feel much worse attacking Bruce at this point than I do any other Axis member. I love you, Bruce. Okay, but we're going to go in with 2 infantry from Western Russia, or not Western Russia, from Cheetah, along with the fighter and the tactical. Go down 1 into Western Manchuria. Bruce has got 2 infantry there. Battle 10 is these 2 fleet submarines. They're going to come over 1-2, convoy the Germans in A7. And Battle 11 is a walk-on. One of our infantry from Leningrad is going to come up 1 to the Puri province. Not worth anything. So I believe that is it. So yeah, I think that's all we're going to do. Okay, so not a whole lot of rolling. So let's start with Moscow first. So we are going into a city. So I think they have target select at 1. They defend at 3. So we got a 6 for the medium armor, and then we got 5 2s for our motorized infantry. So let's see, 2, 4, 5 2s for our motorized infantry. 1, 6, 5, 8, and 12, so there's 1 hit. And then the medium armor at a 6. Of course, an 8 misses. Okay, 2 paratroopers at 3. 2 and 6, 1 hit. We'll lose a motorized. We got 4 motorized at 2s. There's a 2. We got our last hit. The paratrooper at a 3. 6 misses. So we lose 1 unit. Okay, so we take Moscow back. Kill off the 2 paratroopers. We lost 1 motorized, so we take it with 4 motorized and a medium armor. That's worth $4. So Germany down to 63 and Russia up to 40. Okay, let's see what else. We got Donetsk Kuban. I don't think it's worth anything. So there's a German fighter and a Italian infantry. So we do have 3 first strikes with our advanced artillery. I think these are 4s. So let's see. 3 4s. 4 does get a hit. He'll, of course, take the Italian infantry. And then we've got what? 6 cavalry, I know that. So here's 6 3s. Well, there's 2 1s, so we definitely got our hits. Okay, his fighter in return. Of course, 2 does hit. We'll lose one of the militia that came up from North Caucasia, or the North Caucasus. So Donetsk Kuban wasn't worth anything. So that's the light armor. I got to remember that. Now we took out a militia. Okay, so what are we at? We're up to number 9. Okay, so we got a tactical and a fighter. We are crossing mountains. So we got a 7 for our tactical. A 7 does hit, and our fighter at a 6. 7 misses, and we got 2 infantry at 1s. Ooh, I thought that was a 1 for a second. 7 and 9 both miss. Bruce's 2 infantry. 7 and a 5, they both miss. So he's down to 1 infantry. So our tactical at a 7. Fighter at a 6. You got to be shitting me. 2 infantry at 2s. Now there's a 2, so we got our hit. His 1 infantry at a 4. A 7 misses. Okay, so we take, what is that, Western Manchuria with 2 infantry. And that was worth $1. So Japan down to 43. And the Russians up to 41. So I think that's it. Oh no, we've got we got the 2 convoy rating. Okay, so let's do the one up here with Germany. They don't have any tech that matters in this regard. So the first sub, black is Germany, red is the Russians. 6-3 plus our bonus. So we do max damage, which is $2. Okay. The other convoy rating in the Mediterranean. Let's do a fleet submarine first. Russian red, Italian green. 5-4 plus our 2 bonus. So that maxes that out. So 1 off of Italy and 2, I believe, off of Germany. Okay. How about non-combat? These 3 infantry in Western Russia are going to move 1 into Leningrad. Let's see. We've got 2 rail moves. We're going to rail the factory in Royale Kursk to Leningrad. And then 1 more rail move. We're going to rail an infantry from Transcaucasia up to how about Leningrad? Yeah, Leningrad's good. And I think that is it. So no units to place. What about collect income? We're sitting at 41. I believe we have our 5 bonus because we do have all 3 of the cities we need. Leningrad, Leningrad, Stalingrad, and Moscow, and then the 2 for the Arctic convoys. That's another 5. So I think Russia has 46 to spend next turn. Oh, 1 more non-combat real quick. This infantry in Angara is going to move down 1 to Central Mongolia. And then if I didn't say it, the 2 planes, the tactical and the fighter, just fly back to Cheetah there. So I think that's it. So let's do a unit recap. So here in Cheetah, we have 3, 6, 7 infantry, 1 airborne, 1 air transport, 1 tactical, 1 fighter. There's 2 infantry in Western Manchuria, a militia in Kruland, an infantry in Central Mongolia. In Transcaucasia, 5 militia, 1 infantry. And actually, sorry, 1 more non-combat. I keep forgetting. 1 of the militia from Transcaucasia is going to move into North Caucasus. Okay, so Transcaucasia is going to be 4 militia, 1 infantry. North Caucasus, a militia. Stalingrad, an infantry. Donetsk Kuban, 2 militia, 1 light armor, 5 infantry, 10 motorized infantry, 3 advanced artillery, 6 cavalry. Light armor in southern Ukraine, a militia in Royale Kursk, a militia in Smolensk, a militia in western Russia, militia in southern Belarusia, militia in northern Belarusia, militia in Karelia, infantry in Vapuri province. Leningrad is 3 militia and 3, 6, 9, a dozen infantry. So 3 militia, 12 infantry, and Moscow, a medium armor, and 4 motorized. The fleets, the 2 subs are in A7, and then my entire fleet's there in M4, so that's a heavy cruiser, 3 destroyers, a torpedo boat destroyer, 2 fleet subs, 1 coastal sub. So I think that should be everything. Turning things over now to Boston Bruce and Japan.